Jericho alongside Greg Olson, the kicker Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80! Ready, right?
On the ground, the former Cowboy, Tony Pollard. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup.
Forced out wide. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And they'll wind up getting about 6, but he is stopped well short of the first down marker. It is 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They are going for it. It's Ward. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. Dak going to put it up right away. Into the hands of Pickens. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Prescott now. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Yeah! Everybody, kill!
From the shotgun, it's Dak. It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That'll be caught. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short. And this remains a 6-0 game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jim DK. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So, all my years, here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on 1st down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
of the gun, Ward. One caught, it's Jimray DK. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. Ready?
Off play action, it's Ward. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Go!
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Brings up second and 18 at the 36-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
On the handoff, Pollard. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Deron Bland with the tackle.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 13.
Third and long.
Back. 6. Ready?
Shotgun snap for Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Let's go.
They're going to go. It's Ward. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey, guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love that.
A first down throw for Prescott. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. It's second down.
Here we go 47. Here we go 46.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's third down. And 10 yards to go.
To throw is Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Gray. And the Titans are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
On first down, Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's Ward. On the move left. Now he'll run it. Third and 5.
Brings up third and 5.
Throwing, Ward. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with fourth down coming up. They snap it to Ward. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down.
The 42-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Half the 60. Half the 60.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
On first and 10, Ward throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Again, it's Ward. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Cougar Knight.
Now a handoff to Pollard. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
4-yard loss. It's fourth down.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bison. Ready.
Here we go on fourth with Ward. Escaping the pressure right. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Dallas.
To throw is Dak. Into the hands of Pickens once again. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
40-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
39-yard line.
Here we go. 26.
On the play fake, Dak. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. First time to Lamb in this one, and it's a first down. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Here we go. 46. 4-8.
They'll throw again. Dak. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check.
To the air again. Prescott. That one taken in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this two-point try.
Yeah,
The
here we
Cowboys
go.
will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll throw out of the gun, and he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
14. Titans.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Julius Chestnut to bring it back. They get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and falls incomplete.
On second down, here's Ward. He's going to try it here again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Ward. Rushed to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Like Bronco 80. Here we go.
Throwing is Ward. Moving to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
And the Titans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go.
Against a Pollard running right. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
To throw is Ward. Moving left. That one late over the middle and intercepted.
go. 26.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Seren6ix there on the tackle. From the 31, here is second down and 7.
Here we go. 46. 48. 26.
Dak to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check. 48. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. And even 30 yards.
Yeah. 26.
Again, Prescott to the air. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He was looking for George Pickens there. Third down coming up.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now Dak on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed to keep this drive going.
There we go. Hey, kill. 47. There we go. Kill.
Prescott again. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
kamyri561 now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready!
On first down, Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Hold the set. Come on. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now he's got third down coming up.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Lions.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The Titans will line up for the two-point.
They're going to try to run it in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Dak going to throw it here on first down. That's down the field for Lamb. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Steady.
On first and 10, Ward forced to his right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Let's go now. Touch the Eagles.
From the gun, here's Ward. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And he will score. Game on. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown Titans. Greg, very big touchdown there. Makes it a 10-point game. And now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
And a big conversion for 2. And it's a 1-score game. The deficit is only 8.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw is Prescott. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. An even 40 yards.
At the 33-yard line.
On first down, it is Williams. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Prescott now. Rolling right. He's going to run it. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. This one caught just past the pylon. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for
He'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Titans 14.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
And he'll be brought down just beyond.
Yo, add me on YouTube, Seren6ix. Twitch, Seren6ix. Show. Oh, and CES TV for my content. For sure, for sure.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing, Ward. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Come on. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's go.
To the air again. Ward. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he will score. Jim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. They find the end zone through the air, Greg. That is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Yeah! Here we go!
A first down throw for Prescott. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Prescott to his main man Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
4-yard line.
We're going to 54. Wide in.
To the air again. Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Wide in.
They'll throw again. Dak. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
Yeah!
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Titans.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Big two-point conversion now, coming for the Titans. Now it's Ward. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
26.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Cowboys take over first and 10. And they're on the 24-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott on first down. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Out to his right, That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. Talk things over before third down. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is brought in. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a
GG's,
wrap
man.
on this one.
I have you on YouTube with you.
In this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.